And I'm gonna take some of this, I think this is alizarin crimson. There you go.
All right. I am going to do something opposite. Actually, let me get something skinnier.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a brush that I don't use that often, but it's kind of meant for something a little wilder.
Or maybe like, that could be a blush brush.
Without question. And I'm gonna put some of this bilious green on there, straight.
All right, okay. I'm gonna go with mark making, since we don't have skinny stuff, so to say. Get this, ooh, this is a little crumbly.
Don't worry, I might have more.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a piece
Yeah,
of it
yeah,
and
just do
zip it.
whatever. Okay.
It's messy.
So one thing I was feeling I wanted to do was to take this, just calling out to me,
Oh, I wanted to do that
to
too.
go like that.
You just took my move.
There.
All right.
It was calling my name.
I'm going to do a mono print. I'm gonna see, mush these colors together and see what I get. Not too much of the black. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
That's all right.
Okay, so
Oh, there's a little bit more, right? Let's see if I can finish it up.
So I'm wanting to like cut through this swath that you just made.
Switch places with you. Yep.
Let's see, I think I'm gonna do it with, I'm just gonna mix two of these together and see what happens. That's too green. I'm gonna do it with this. With the primary blue. And this kind of chartreusey green.
All right. Okay, this is our biggest brush. I want to do something really kind of wet and messy. And I want to do a little spraying.
Well. I'm gonna say it. Of course, that's an invitation. An invitation. To smear.
Okay.
But I also, I mean, can I get two moves in one shot?
Yeah.
Not allowed. Anyway, starting to define that.
Okay. All right. Okay. I kind of want to gonna start, there's some things that are like bugging me that I wanna get rid of, or just kinda chop into a little bit, like take a bite out of
Mhm.
stuff. I just wanna poke a few holes. Um,
Let's see. Maybe find a good brush. I love this brush. Somebody left this behind at a workshop. I love this angle. I want more red in here, or whatever this red is. And I'm thinking I want it. I was feeling this was a little empty.
Well, you know, that can't stay. I can't have that red. We're gonna have to kibosh that. And so I'm gonna use the complement to cover it. I'm gonna take this nasty green and
Wow.
and cover it up.
The whole thing?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
because I want that neutral instead.
Okay.
And I'm also covering up, you can't have any of the red. As it turns out.
As it turns out. Who would have known?
Right, and then I've gotta do something behind my, to get a little wilder, but, yeah.
Does it
So-
count if you do 4 moves and then jinx your?
But the red is still there, it's just in
Right.
a different form now, right?
Yeah.
Because, anytime you mix the complements together, you get a neutral of some sort. So,
Let's see.
are you gonna add it back?
No. I got the message. I got the memo. I got the memo.
She'll do it on her last try.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm mixing up a
Exactly.
color that in this universe I would probably never use, but I'm kind of wanting some more of this.
Is that a cat food color?
I don't know. I think she would be more likely in this lifetime to use it than I would,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But it's too, I want it a little more watery. Maybe even scrape it a little bit.
But every single mark or choice has just been instinctual, and we're using our body a lot. And so staying in the body, one keeps you looser, and you can feel it in the marks, like, this feeling and this feeling, and, so the finished work is gonna have evidence of this, and your viewer's gonna feel it, right? That kind of spontaneity and the wildness and the freedom.
I think if we were doing this individually on our own, we would be moving a little faster too.
Yeah. I'm dumping some orange.
Oh, good. I like that idea.
I'm going with the blush brush. I just wanna.
Wow.
Because that's fun.
It's fun.
And I know what you're gonna do next. But,
Scrape it.
but maybe
I know.
you'll leave it.
I was gonna
Yeah.
leave it, but
Yeah.
I might put orange someplace else.
Yeah.
But not with this brush, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's a one-shot thing.
yeah.
Maybe I will do it, what do I have here? It's a heck of an orange. Maybe I might add a little red to it. I'm gonna make it slightly different.
Yeah.
I added a little bit
Yeah.
of this raw sienna to it, a little bit of this alizarin, just to make
Yeah.
it be a little bit different than this kind of
Yeah.
brightness, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe another, no, maybe not. Okay, for now. We'll wait and see.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking value. I want some darker stuff, so I'm gonna make a gray with some white and some of the orange.
So you don't stay wild the whole time? You just,
Well, like I say, we would be wilder probably individually, you know, because we're just, if one person has to go up there.
Yeah, so I'm
someone
gonna
go away.
close my eyes and
Yeah.
just,
that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so. Yeah, so there is, you're still, it's not like your brain is turned off. When
Right.
you're being wild, you're still thinking about placement and what makes sense. And values and all of that, but in a freer sense. Like, this is a very loose, kind of free, energetic painting. You can feel that the marks were made, fast and furious, using the body, and in a, like, there's no wimpiness feeling in this.
No.
It's like you don't feel hesitation in this, I guess is what I'm trying to get at, right?
No, not at all. Do we want to keep going, or?
I think that could probably conclude it. I mean,
For
we'll
now, let it dry a little
continue,
bit.
yeah, we'll let it dry and continue working on it, but, so getting wilder doesn't have to be the whole painting, but sometimes just injecting little pieces can kind of spice things up, or at least give your brain a new wayfinding path that you might need. So,
And sometimes one little thing, like for example, doing this orange, this one little thing could set the tone for the next few moves. That might be wilder than what you would have ever thought of.
right, and that might end up getting smeared and taken away,
Right.
but the shadow of it, like, there's still gonna be evidence that it happened. And, yeah, there you go, right. Do you know? So that energy has been transferred, I guess, to the canvas. I always feel like the viewer can feel your energy. Even if, like, there's 25 layers on top of this and all this is covered under, I don't know, it's still there.
Thank you.
Just my 2 cents, so.
Okay. Good. Go forth and be wild.
Yeah.
Is that our next thing to do?